really cool part about that, and I hate that our kids are afraid. I really hate that our kids, that they've lost a certain sense of innocence. But the piece behind that, what we're seeing as law enforcement, is a kid will walk up and go, hey, I'm not a snitch, but let me tell you what's happening. And they will come talk to us. You know, that old adage, snitches get stitches and end up in ditches, that stuff's kind of gone. They really are. They're talking to us. And quite frankly, with 54 officers spread out over 88 square miles with 54,000 kids and almost 8,000 employees, we're very thankful for the help. But anyway, so they can log in here, they can send it, they can actually send it anonymous. We will look at it. I don't remember last year, I had a situation about 11:45 one Sunday night, and I don't remember if it was before or after I spoke with you guys, because I put it in my talk because it was so cute. A kid sent a message to me at 11:45 a Sunday night, said, they took my spaghetti. So I, being me, I don't sleep a lot, so ding, my phone ring, alert, I jumped in there. Wow, I'm really sorry they took your spaghetti. Can you provide me more details so we can open a case file and figure out exactly who did and chase this down? And in the meantime, it's awful late on a school night. Shouldn't you be in bed? Send it up. And it was anonymous. I don't know who it was. They didn't threaten self-harm or harm of others, so I'm not going to chase the IP address down. I'm going to leave it alone. But what does that tell that kid? Even though that kid's goofing around, and I say it's he, it may have been a she, but they're goofing around, but they know how to use this. And they know the next morning I'm not sitting in their assistant principal's office messing with them because they were doing it.
But they do know they got a response too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, my lovely bride hates it. We pulled into Jamaica this summer. I'm not kidding. A cruise ship pulls up. We hit cell service. My phone, bing, 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 bing. We're supposed to go on this excursion. I'm sitting on the bed. She's like, what are you doing? Oh, just catching up a little bit of work. And I'm responding to that stuff. Yeah, no, she hates it. Because honestly, I can sleep through that tornado that we had last year. I would have slept right through it. She sleeps super light, so when my phone dings, she's like, your phone. Yeah. Remember being top thing? I promise you, it gets way worse. Anyway, so, and the other piece behind that is when we get these threats, we get, I think we've worked 2 or 3 of them in the last week and a half. We get them, the kids never want to tell us this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's always 9 or 10 o'clock at night when they start it. Sometimes 1 or 2, but usually, or maybe it's because they get home and the social media continues to push, or it comes in via, you guys know we have a social media platform that actually alerts us, and of course we've had the bark roll out. So those things come in. Our guys start knocking on doors. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, we will knock on doors, and I really don't care if he said, she said, you said, they said, this one said. We'll start pulling them out of their bedrooms at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll make no apologies to their mommies and daddies for doing it. If they're pushing this rumor, if they're forcing a rumor, so be it. They're going to lose a little sleep. And we will chase it back to the origin, or we will work it as far as we possibly can. Most of the time we get it all the way to the origin. I would hazard to guess 98, 99% of them are truly just stupid. Some of them are real, and when they're real, I think I shared with you guys last year, and my sergeant, my evening shift sergeant that oversees the crew, he started doing this on me, and I don't want to discourage it, but last year I thought it was kind of cute because not cute. There was a kid, 6 o'clock in the morning, he was being arrested for a threat. I got there, hey, by the way, you're indefinitely suspended. Until you meet with the principal and you meet with myself, you don't come back to school. So I called Dr. McGowan, who was deputy superintendent at the time, and I said, hey, Jenny, I want to let you know, I suspended again this morning. I don't think I have that authority, but I did. And she started laughing, and I told her the story. So, oh, absolutely, Chief, the beauty of, again, the full support. So now my sergeants knew that happened. So now he sends me an email with a summary, student indefinitely suspended till he can meet with me. And every email that comes in the middle of the night, I'm like, yeah, I hope he's probably going to have more suspensions than y'all's assistant principal by the end of the year, by the way. But anyway, so again, if this is important for the parents in the room. It's important for the teachers. and the staff to know. But it's equally as important if you'd have this conversation with your kid, because many times your kids know what's going on and they may or may not tell you. If they truly believe that they can share something anonymous, it may save an act of violence, or it may save somebody from self-harm to themselves. And quite frankly, the BART program that's rolling out, I know it's got a lot to it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I know of two lives we've saved because of that program. I know it's extra work, I know it's this, but we're gonna continue. It's just working. So, does anybody have any questions besides locking bathroom doors and unlocking bathroom doors? Because I get into that one. So, ma'am? On night shift, there is 9 total, split between evenings and nights with a supervisor. So it runs right now, I'll be honest with you, I've been looking at response time, and I really need to put some more staff out there because we're growing. The rate to which we're growing, and there's some oddities that happen to us, like you guys know that Klein ISD is the leader, I believe the leader in the state for the number of residential placement homes, group homes. And unfortunately, when one of those students fails to get off the bus, the director calls and wants a runaway report right then, right there. And by federal law, I have 2 hours to get it in the system from the minute they call us. So that's tying up a ton of resources. And quite frankly, we took 600 and something runaway reports, and I would hazard just 550 of them cleared themselves before the officer finished what they did. Pulls our people off the street, but by law, I have to do it. So I'm evaluating our response times because evening and nights tend to be a little slower. You know, our business is during the daytime, so we have a very large staff on the days. And it's a balancing act. You know, if I pull away from days, put more on evenings and nights, then services may fall. It's chess pieces, and they move constantly. Anybody else? Does that help? Because the reason I'm going that depth because I know that sometimes I look at our reports and I know sometimes our response times are in evenings. Guys, if somebody calls in to report a bicycle stolen, but I've got an active bus accident or something, we're going to prioritize. And some of those calls just sit, they hold for a while. We just have to prioritize what they are and go from there. So I'll make you a deal. Because you're a brave soul for even asking a question because you're the one standing between them and the door. So I'll do this. I won't put anybody else in that spot. I'll stay a few minutes if you have individual questions. Guys know, I'm assuming we're coming back to drill. We always do. We're going to come back. We'll do the green, yellow cards like we did last year, the run, the hide. One thing we will do different this year, and I haven't shared with you, sir, is we'll pass cards out. We're going to pick them back up because the last thing I want is having conversations with kids and something happened and a kid shoving cards in the hallway because we do involve the student population back. With that, I'll be here. You guys, we'll see y'all soon.
Thank you.